Hi everyone, thank you so much um, for visiting my channel. Anyway, I will go straight to the discussion today. It's interesting. I saw that video like every one of you. It's very special because it teach a lesson. Seriously, it teach a lesson. It teach a lesson about, I mean, it's a lesson for every one of us. When people say let's not judge and so on, no, we don't judge, but we are learning from what people have. We are learning from the mistakes of others, you know. But from that, I'm not going to talk about them precisely. I don't talk about the CEO and his girlfriend, you know. I will talk about it in another way because I have a series. I think I've made some video 2 years ago about relationship, love and relationship a lot because I've learned the hard way. So not because I've been around, like I say many times, I will never encourage a woman to go around. What the men say in the video is very important. Like he say, if you are thinking about cheating already, or if you are thinking to be with someone who pretend to love you when he's already in a relationship, we saw how the men react. And it's interesting because I think I say that in some of my video that to me, I'm going to be honest. I'm going to really speak my. For the women who are having a relationship with married men, I mean, this is a very interesting situation to see that, to understand that a married man will never leave his wife for her mistress. Okay, for a woman outside, he will never. Okay, I think people have said that many times. A married man will never leave his wife for her mistress. If a married man leave his wife for you, if you are in a relationship like that, be on your knees and beg him to go back home, because you are going to. It's gonna be if that relationship is not about to end, but you put pressure that he leaves his wife for you. I beg, if that man is going to leave his wife for you, be on your knees. Be on your knees and ask him to go back home and solve the problem. Because in most of the cases, if they are not done yet, if you go back there while he is with you. Me, what I want to say here is, I will give my view on that. Okay, some thoughts I share what I think about all that again. And last time, maybe I have a series of video about the relationship in general and how I see men, how I view men through the years. Okay, I've been very clear on that many times, that I see that men are very difficult. It's a very difficult gender to understand. It's a very difficult gender to understand. They say they don't understand women, which I don't know. It's possible, but women either do not understand them. The thing is, I'll be very honest on that. For most of the cases, you know, when I talk about friendship, when I try to be with someone, and when I also be with someone, because I'm clear on that. I'm kind of, from my background, I've been raised in a conservative way. Okay, added to that, my mother's side has a very strong religious background, so you saw that I couldn't escape. I mean, of course, you as a human, you can do that. I mean, I also have friends who at school who had parents who were strict, but who still got away. I mean, who still managed to do whatever they wanted. I think it's just a personal decision at some point, because even after that, after leaving my family, I didn't see the point to start relationship easily. When I talk about relationship, according to me, okay, is fact that you are with someone and you engage in sexual activities with that person. When I talk about dating, for me, I'm very clear on that. For me, if I say about dating someone, is it can be involved with that, but not really. For me, if I date someone, it's get to know that person without having to go to the intimate. But today, when you talk about dating, it's like it's included. But in the way I understand things, the way I have been, dating should not necessarily include going to the intimate. Okay, it's just it's me. So what I want to say is, I have friends, I keep saying that many times, most of my friends were male. Okay, women are kind of difficult in friendship. If you don't really understand, you can have many clash and misunderstanding, because women are really emotional beings. We are very emotional, we are very sensitive. Men, they don't really they have things that they don't really look. That's why I like men, because gossiping they don't really do, unless they talk about girls they have been around. Okay, and that kind of men also is another type of man, because that kind of men are not really serious guy, because serious guy, they don't sit somewhere and talk about the girl they have been dating or have been sleeping. Okay, and I say last time that we are in a culture, in the world, our world now is applauding men who has a promiscuous life. I even have a guy who told me he like women who are promiscuous. Sorry, I don't speak English. Huh? I'm trying to speak. I try to be very, promiscuous. Yeah, he said that. He liked girls who are promiscuous. When he told me that, I was shocked. But actually, he told me the truth. Okay, he told me the truth. What I want to say is, I don't talk as a bitter person, because every time when a woman tries to be honest on how she feels about men, usually you call her bitter. You say that she had bad experience. You say, yeah, I had bad experience. Unfortunately, the majority of men have proved me right, that you are not good by nature. When I say good by nature, okay, we are all not good by nature. All of them, okay, all of us, we are not good by nature, because we have this sin. We sin as human, okay? But for men, it's more difficult to understand, because what I want to say, not good by nature, when it's about men, is the capacity, the male gender is so selfish by nature. And I'm not saying that to offend you guys, because you feel like, oh, because she's bitter. No, we are not every women are not bitter. Sometimes we have been in situation where we watch you. We have been, we watch you. We see how you treat us. We see how you treat women. We see how you treat us. Like I said earlier, most of my friends were men. When I was in high school, I was in an environment with boys only. I grew up in a dormitory of boys only. So I saw how competitive you are. Then after that, I transitioned in high school. Because I saw how it was, okay? There is the transition of when you become adult, you go to university and such. And I can say for sure that men are selfish by nature. This is the gender who is really selfish. Men will do anything to satisfy his need, even if he has to affect the other one. It's only when he has committed the act that he remembers that he was not supposed to do that, and that this act will be affecting the whole people who believe or who trust him. Okay, men can go deep in the wrong way to just get what he wants, and he can go deep in the world on the wrong way just to get the satisfaction he wants, and then when he's committed, he will remember that oh, what I did was wrong. But usually they don't like to be accountable for their action. Most of them, okay, if you see, they always find excuse to justify what they were doing. Okay, so you are very selfish by nature. You are selfish by nature. And women, we don't really have, maybe our selfishness is not really like you to go to hurt someone who, our selfishness, I will say, our selfishness is maybe because we want to get something, not because, it's not that at some point we are aware that it can hurt, but you don't really care. Because even when you get married, you don't care. You go, you do whatever you want, okay? Because going to sleep with another woman, it takes time. It takes, you see, it takes a long step. It takes time. It takes days. It takes hours. So it means that it wasn't an accident. It was prepared. You know, it was prepared and it happened. So when people say, oh, I didn't mean that, no, you meant it. He meant it to cheat. He meant it. He knew what he was doing. He knew. Okay, he knew. So I think for the woman, the lady in the situation, I think now she knows who the guy is, because this is what you know. A man who loves, usually the first thing he does is to protect you. It is to protect you. If he doesn't protect you, you understand that. Because the first thing, the moment they put the light on them, he didn't even cover her to turn. No, he jumped, finished. He just abandoned her. So I guess all the nice words he was telling her were just words. That's why people say words and action. It's important to judge a man by his action, not by his words. You see, he has proven to us all what women have been talking, what we have been saying many times. Men are not worth it. We cannot trust them. It's not possible. Because I'm pretty sure that the wife is a good wife. But look, because if he hide like that, he hide her, he jump like that, he dug like they say. Because he knows that the wife at home, she's not a bad person. He knows that there is nothing that he can justify this action, being with another woman like that, in public like that. And I think he realized it only when he did what he did.